Day 6, Street Justice. This time I sent you an example of a crime that no one wants to solve. One couple terrorized residents of a small neighborhood. They carried out armed robberies and intimidated witnesses after. The locals couldn't do anything about it because the girl's father is, well, let's say, is quite an influential person. It all ended badly. The couple was killed. Amelia at the end of 1903 near the house at 7 Glower Street. Lucas in September 1904 in the local shop at 4 Glower Street. Experts say that they were shot from the same revolver. The locals refused to testify. Maybe they deserved it, but if we don't arrest the culprit, their friends will come to the neighborhood and we will have a lot more victims on our hands. So we have Amelia Walker and Lucas Walker. They are the victims. They were the couple who terrorized and did armed robbery, and one was killed 1 year, the other was killed another year. So Amelia went first and then Lucas. So the suspects are Harper Marsh, Evie May, Thomas Hunt, Matthew Price, and Jerry Hancock. So we have to send the killer's dossier, send where he was at the hour of the first murder, send where he was at the hour of the second murder, and send results of the victim's tarot reading. So we need to use the Thanatos wheel once again in order to find the month, the day, and the hour, because all we have is the year once again. We have locations at least, we know that much. But eventually we will have to figure out everyone's location during this time to verify everything. So let's go ahead and set up the year was 1904 for date of death for Lucas, but 1903 for Amelia. Oh boy, okay. This is going to be interesting because we actually have to use the Thanatos wheel twice for 2 different victims. All right, so we'll have to do the Thanatos wheel twice. We'll have to do this twice as well because we'll have to change the year, the day, the month, the hour. So let's start with Amelia first, 1903. The Wheel of Death. Da-da-da. Technically speaking, we can do all of this prior. We don't have to light that incense yet. We can actually do all of this prior to lighting that and getting the mirrors activated. So we could totally do this prior, do most of the work. We just can't interact and get the final results until we light the candle. We can look at this and go, okay, the victim's dossier stand. So we're looking at birthday first. That's August 13th. August 13th, that is Leo and Fire. We have Black Arrow first on Leo, which actually we can move the Black Arrow now because we can see what the Leo is. We don't need the arrows for that, which is pretty nice. So that's the Leo there. And then from there, turn the red Thanatos to the red point to the key numbers of the name, which we can't tell what the numbers are here or here, so we need that lit. But we can do the numbers here. So we have a fire sign for the first name. It's the first letter of the name, which is A. A is 1. It is if the surname has identical letters, which it doesn't. So we can skip that part and then the key letter of the name. If not, it's the last ones, which is A. So A again. So A, or no, last name, sorry. R. So R is 2. So Leo, Fire, 1 and 2. So red arrow is 1, blue arrow is 2, black arrow is Leo, which we have that already set, so we just have to do red and blue. So red arrow is a 1, and blue arrow is 2. Which is there. So month is 1. The hour is 1, but it's plus 12. That's 13. And then day is 28. I'm being a little bit of a chicken shit about this, but you know. Trying to stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay, so next one would be Lucas Walker. So Lucas Walker was born October 5th. Okay, so first name. Oh, wait, actually, we can already move this. We can move red sign to Libra, which Libra is that. Yeah. That? No, that's Gemini. No, that's Libra. That is Libra. Okay. My bad. All right, so Libra. There we go. And then from there, blue and red. So we have the red arrow first, which is the first name. First name, which is an air sign. Yes. Third letter of the name, or the first if the name has less than 3 letters. It has 4, so there we go. So third letter of the first name. Third letter is C. C is 3. And then from there, we have last name Walker. So probably the same as the wife then, right? Well, no, because different signs. That's right. So therefore, if there are more than 5 letters in the surname, then the key letter of the surname is the 5th one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6. So it would be the 5th one, which is E. So E is 5. So we have 3 and 5. Red and blue. 3 is red. 5 is blue. Anyway, back to what we were doing. The day was 6. The hour was 8, but it was at night. So even though it was at 8, indigestion? Yeah, I feel you. So we need to add on 12. Having fun with the doors? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, having a good time with those doors. Holy balls. What the? No, thank you. Fuck is this? We good? We okay? Get my rods to touch. Damn you, rods, touch. Oh, shit.
Lou?
Totally professional, know what I'm doing, done this a million times, totally fine. Go away. Daddy's busy. Shh. Stop that. Okay, so Amelia died near 7 Glower Street, right? And the people that were at 7 Glower were Amelia, Harper, Evie, Matthew, and Jerry. So the people that were not, of course, were Lucas, the husband, but also Thomas. Thomas was actually at 12 Glower. So it was not Thomas. So at least we can take Thomas out of the equation for who killed both Amelia as well as Lucas. But let's go ahead and switch up the dossier and switch up the date, time, and all that jazz. So we had Amelia. We're going to Lucas. The only reason why we had Lucas at the end here was because I was just curious on where he was on her death in 1903. We now know he was over here. So from there, he died 1904. And specifically, it was September 6th. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. This isn't good. Oh no. No, not today, Satan. Oh, you gotta be fucking me. Lovely. Trying to get to justice is what we're looking for. If we see death, fucking stop cutting the cards. Okay, so next one. Judgment. The murderer seeks justice. So it'd be Jerry again, Evie, and Harper. So it's one of those three. Now the question is, we did the tarot card reading under Amelia, but did we do it? Can we do it for Lucas? I'm curious on that. I'm sorry? The hell was that? That was the same effect they did in Palmyra, very similar. Whenever you had the killer, Kai, around you. Oh, Weeby, stop it now. Watch out for Death card. If you see it, do not open further. Shuffle again and start from the beginning. Fair enough. Moon. Temperance. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Devil. Devil May Cry. So I hear. Justice, this is the big one. The Emperor. The killer is a man. It's a man, baby. She looking like a man. Oh! Ooh, titty sprinkles. All right. Whoa. Your reaction scared the shit out of Salem. My reaction scared the shit out of me. Woo-hoo. Woo. All right, so it wasn't Matthew Price. It wasn't Thomas Hunt, which means it was Jerry Hancock. So he was at Glower Street. He was at Glower Street. And then the killer is a man. Because the murderer seeks justice isn't specific enough. That's not going to land it. But the killer being a man, being at the same location, boom, for each one. Hey, justice in my hands. A murder weapon was found in Mr. Hancock's house. I believe that he did not act alone, but he refuses to name any accomplices. During the interrogation, he almost immediately confessed and said that he was haunted by thoughts of their murder. These thoughts didn't end even with the death of the Walkers. Now he dreams about other murders. This cannot be a coincidence. All killers mention strange dreams and voices. It seems that among the dead hides the one who can control the living. It's good that there is one among us who is able to control the dead. It is you who can control them, and not vice versa, right? Dun-dun-dun. Day 7, Rags to Riches. So we've done 7 cases so far. Let's see here. There must be an explanation of why you are starting to see her more often. Maybe it's because you are using more of her rituals and they are making contact easier. But why does she hunt you if she herself left you all these instructions? I know it's hard for you, but we have to keep going. You've saw the last case. Those who hear the voice cannot stop after one murder. Someone has to catch the guilty, otherwise we will face even more deaths. Over the past couple of months, screams and sounds of fighting became a common thing. Such a fight recently happened on the outskirts. We have found a body in a homeless camp at Southway Road 1. I talked to the informant and identified 5 suspects who could have been there at the time of death. It's early September 1904. The problem is that they can hide anywhere. I don't need to find all people from there, just the killer. Send me the name of the killer, where he is today, on the 30th of November, 1904. So send the killer's dossier and send where he is hiding now. So we have the year and month of death. We need to find, the year and month. We need the day and hour of death. From there, we can triangulate where everyone was. We figure out where the killer is based on them being with the person who was murdered at the time of death. Then from there, we switch the date on the map and go to November 30th, 1904, and that's when we find the person where they're at right now. Okay, so no tarot, and we have to do the Thanatos again. So Thanatos wheel and the map. Done and done. We can do this. I believe. And Grandma, I swear to God, fucking stop appearing. Or at least to help out. Don't try to kill me, you know? That's just rude. Very, very rude. So, January, March, April, May. So March, that would be Pisces. Black arrow to the fish. The last letter of the name, which is Y. And Y is going to take us to 1. So we have water, we have 1, and then the next one is the surname, which with a water sign. If the surname has identical letters, then the key letter of the surname is the last one, which it does not have that. So if not, then it is the first one. So we are looking at H from Hopkins. H is 5, so water, 1, 5, so 1 is red, 5 is blue. Okay, so what we have is month is 9. The day is 3. The hour is 2. And it was during the day, so we don't have to add 12. So, yeah. It's just, that is it. Add 2. So it wasn't Ryan. It wasn't Max. It's most likely Sebastian. Ooh, shit. Or Elliot. So we know that Brantley was at 1904 South Way Road 1. We know that it was not Max, it was not Ryan, and it was not Alexandra. So it was either Sebastian or it was Elliot. Oh, justice already? The High Priestess. Jackass. The High Priestess. The murderer has an accomplice. Oh. So Sebastian and Elliot. Which is why we can't do the distinguish by the markings, I guess. But at the so I guess they both did it. They're both considered the killer, so either way. 11:30, 1904. 2200. Panda was right. Sebastian is dead. But Elliot isn't. Nice. Elliot. Elliot. Hey, blood money. It turned out that we are dealing with two murders. Two murderers, I think is what they meant. This morning, Edwards tried to hang himself. Oh, no, two murders. Edwards tried to hang himself in his cell. He said that he planned to share the loot with Bulk, but the devil convinced him to keep everything for himself. So he also killed the other guy. We were right. It was this voice again. The people who have fallen under the influence of the voice are not connected in any way. They have only two things in common. First, they all live in our town, and second, this voice compels them to commit murders. Whoever that voice is, it wants to drown our city in blood. Maybe our grandmother was trying to stop it.